Hey survivors, welcome back to the channel. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of posts and videos claiming there's a way to get unlimited diamonds in puzzles and survival. According to the people sharing it, the method is quick, easy to use, and works on both Android and iPhone. Honestly, I was pretty skeptical. We've all seen these kinds of claims before, and most of the time they end up being more hype than reality. So I decided to test it myself and record the whole process. In this video, I'll show you exactly what happened, what I found, and whether my diamonds balance actually changed. Let's jump right into it. Before trying anything, I wanted to check my account so I could compare the results later. After checking everything, I started following the instructions that were being shared online. The first thing I needed was my player ID. You probably know that every account has its own unique ID. I opened the profile section and found mine within a few seconds. Since it's an important part of the process, I made sure to save it before moving on. Nothing unusual here so far. Pretty standard. After that, I opened my browser and visited the website that players were recommending. The site looked pretty straightforward. There weren't a lot of confusing menus, and everything seemed designed to work smoothly on mobile devices. I searched for puzzles and survival, selected the option related to diamonds, and continued to the next step. So far, the process seemed simple enough, and I was curious to see whether it would actually make any difference to my account. After that, I was asked to enter a few account details. The main thing required was the player ID that I had copied earlier. There was also an option to select the platform I was playing on. Once everything was filled in correctly, I continued to the next screen. The site then displayed a loading animation and started showing various connection messages. It looked like the system was processing something in the background. Of course, whether any of that was actually happening is impossible to know just by looking at the screen. A few moments later, I reached the section where I could choose the amount of resources. There were several different options available. For the purpose of this test, I selected one of the larger amounts because it would be easier to notice if anything changed later. After making the selection, I continued and waited for the process to finish. The loading screen ran for a little while before moving on to the final stage. Before the process could be completed, there was one more requirement. The site asked for a verification step. This seems to be pretty common with sites that make these kinds of claims. I'd already completed this step while preparing to record the video, so I won't be doing it again. I followed the instructions and completed the process. So, let's skip to the most interesting part, the final result, and see what would happen. Now for the part everyone wanted to see. Once the process was finished, I closed everything, reopened puzzles and survival, and went straight to my account to check my diamonds balance. And somehow, the extra diamonds were already there immediately. I didn't need to restart the game or wait for anything to update. Everything showed up right away. At that point, I had my answer, and honestly, the result wasn't exactly what I expected when I started this test. And that's the complete test. Now, you've seen the full test from beginning to end, so you can make your own opinion about it. If you've ever tried something similar before, let me know your experience in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear whether your results were different. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more mobile gaming hack tests and experiments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.